Hi, good morning, everyone. Okay, so welcome to our daily briefing for today. So today is 7 September, so which is Friday. And then we start our briefing by take recap on previous important economic data. So the first one is New Zealand GDP growth rate year on year Q2. And the previous is 2.9%. The forecast is 16.3%, and the actual is 17.4%, which is slightly higher than the forecast and a lot higher than the previous one. So this is actually a good news for New Zealand dollar. So let us take a look at the and exactly USD here. So we can see that that is a rise here for around 40 pips because of this release of this important economic data. Okay, so we go back to our PowerPoint, then we go to the next previous important economic data, which is Australia employment change August. So previous is 3.1 thousand, the forecast is negative 90,000, and the actual is negative 146,000. 46.3 thousand. Okay, so this is not a good news for Aussie dollar. So let us take a look on the market graph here, AUD USD. So we can see that it started to down. It went down for around 20 pips because of release of this important economic data. And then we go to the next one is US retail sales exclude automobiles month on month August. So the previous is negative 1%, the forecast is negative 0.1%, and the actual is 1.8%, which is slightly higher than the forecast and also the previous. So actually, we can see that the retail sales exclude automobiles is getting better in US market now. Okay, so this is a good news for US dollar. Then we go to the next one, US retail sales month on month August. Previous is negative 1.8%. The forecast is negative 0.8%, and the actual is 0.7%, slightly higher than the forecast and also the previous. So this is a good news for US dollar too. So we go to the next one is US initial jobless claims 11th September. So the previous is 312,000. The forecast is 330,000, and the actual is 332,000, so which is slightly higher than the forecast. So this is not really good for the US dollar. Then we go to the last one of our previous important economic data today is the US Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index September. So the previous is 19.4, the forecast is 18.8, but the actual is 30.7, so which is a lot higher than the previous and also the forecast. So this is strong good news for the US dollar. Okay, so we take a look on the market graph here. So we can see that the US dollar actually went up last night. Okay, actually it went up last night because of this important economic data, especially the retail sales and also the Philadelphia manufacturing index. Okay, so we go to the next part of our briefing today is the previous day market volatility recap. So it's gold. The market, we can see that the gold prices, okay, declined for 500 pips yesterday. Okay, so it's like a decline for whole day for yesterday. Okay, so let us read the factor here. What happened on the gold market last night? Okay, so spot gold fell more than 2% on Thursday, which is yesterday, refreshing its low point since August 12th to $1745.4 per ounce. Strong US retail sales data boosted the dollar and added justification to the fact that the Federal Reserve may accelerate the reduction of the bond purchases. Okay, so we can see that the gold prices fell down because of the US retail sales data. Okay, and also other important economic data too. Okay, so we go to the next part of our briefing today is today in EU session, we have to focus on this important economic data. So let us take a look on the first one. UK retail sales month on month August. So previous is negative 2.5%. The forecast is 0.5%. And the data release time is at 2 o'clock later. So if higher than expected reading should be taken as positive for the GBP. So while a lower than expected reading should be taken as negative for the GBP. Then we go to the next one is EA inflation, Euro area inflation rate year on year final August. The previous and forecast at the same at 3%. Okay, so if higher than expected reading should be taken as positive for the euro dollar. If lower than expected reading should be taken as negative for the euro dollar. And the data release time is at 5 o'clock in the evening today. Okay, then we go to when come to US session, we have to focus on this US Michigan consumer sentiment September. Okay, so the previous is 70.3, the forecast is 72, and the daily time is at 10 o'clock tonight. Okay, so if higher than expected reading should be taken as positive for the bullish or bullish for the USD. If lower than expected reading should be taken as negative for the USD. Okay, then we go to the last part of our market of our daily briefing today is the market update for gold. For our resistance level of today is 1764 and the support level of today is 1745. My personal opinion, I will take it as a bearish, but we will have to look at the resistance level here, 1764, because there will maybe a retracement for the gold prices here until this price. So we have to look for the resistance level 17 and 64 here. So let us read the factors here why I will take it as a bearish. So the unexpected improvement in retail sales was partly due to back to school shopping and financial subsidies received by millions of families with children, which also show the tenacity of demand for goods. The report shows that the retailers without stores, grocery stores, and furniture stores have stronger revenues. Okay, the Delta trend is suppressing demand for services such as tourism and leisure. Data shows that income from restaurants and bars stagnated in August. After the price of gold plummeted on Thursday, the bears will have a firm grip on the board, and the future gold price will be more and more difficult. The main focus of the day is the US Michigan consumer sentiment today. So for targets, we will look for the 1745 for today, but we still have to look for the 1764, the resistance level of the gold retrenchment for today. Okay, so that's all for our briefing today. So we should have a good day and enjoy your weekend. So see you again. Bye bye.